Okay, so this might turn out to be more of a rant, but these things always kind of do. So there was me in English class and my teacher was telling everyone about this girl in year 10, so she's maybe about 14, who walks around with this copy of Dante's Inferno. And she said, I bet she only walks around with it because it makes her look smart. She probably doesn't understand any of it. It was totally ridiculous because it reminded me of when I was in year 10 and my teacher back then told me and two other kids in my class that we shouldn't be reading a song of Ice and Fire because it was beyond us and it's not meant for us. I'll be honest, I've done it before. I still cringe about that time in year 6 when I did a book presentation on Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility. I pretended that the book totally spoke to me, even though I barely understood any of it and I didn't really know who was who. I just turned page after page after page until I got to the end and I can say that I read it. I'm perfectly comfortable admitting that there are some things that you just won't be able to comprehend until you get to a certain age or you reach a certain point in your life. But what I'm totally not down with is shaming other people, especially kids, about the books they read or that they choose to walk around with. You might not understand Dante's Inferno in year 10. You might not understand Dante's Inferno in your 3rd year of uni. And that's okay because not everyone is made out to be snobby English teachers writing their thesis on hell and suffering and epic poetry. But if you want to give a book a go, you totally should. Even if you look a bit pretentious. Because who are they to tell you that you shouldn't enjoy what you enjoy? You can't mature as a reader unless you're constantly challenging yourself. I've certainly picked up classics and everything's completely lost on me. And there's also adult books that I've read when I was around 11 and they've got adult themes and adult language, and I don't think that it's a waste of time. The point is, everything that you put into yourself, everything that you choose to explore, they add up. And if nothing else, you'll have at least learned 1 or 2 new words, and that's not nothing. And even if that girl was walking around with Dante's Inferno just to look smart, then so what? Maybe she'll flip it open one day and realize that epic poetry is totally her calling. Stop invalidating the experiences of others, and this is really common on online forums and stuff like that. Just stop. Encourage reading in any form, in anyone, especially if you are an English teacher. I hope you're happy.